Hey guys, welcome to Slash Rex Games. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a health bar. And it's not just limited to health bars, it can be any form of bar that converts a numerical value into a graphical instance that the player can see. It's better than seeing numbers. So let me just show you what the final product here is going to look like. I've just run this. So here we've got our hipster player. He can run around, he's got a little bar there, that's the overheat bar. See, every time he shoots it goes up a little bit. Then we've got the health bar for the mob. Every time I destroy one, the progress bar goes up. See that? And then next to it I've also got the HP so you can see what the value, numerical value has been converted to. Easy. And these mobs will just keep spawning randomly, just for fun. Alright. Okay, so let's get to this. Let's first read the documentation on the function we'll be using. It's draw health bar. Get that in there. There, drawing shapes. So let's go draw health bar. Here we go. Draw health bar function. X1, Y1, X2, Y2, amount, back color, min color, max color, direction, show back, show border. With this function you can draw health bar or any other bar that indicates some value, example like the damage. See there, arguments x1 and y1, x2 and y2 indicate the total area. For the bar amount indicates the percentage of the bar that must be filled, lie between 100. Notice this is a percentage. So when you're using this, first convert the value to a percentage. So if it's ammo, take your ammo, and your max ammo, make that all into a percentage, and then display it there. Otherwise it'll just be funny. Has to be between 0 and 100. Back color is the color of the background, backdrop, yeah, blah blah blah. Min color, max color indicate the color when the amount is 0 and 100 respectively. Notice that color is mixed around if it's two colors. That's pretty cool. So red to green. Right, I've got a little graphic here that I can show you to demonstrate. So there we've got our hipster. He's got a gun. We've got a mob alien. So there, x1, y1, and that's x2, y2. So we've got our top left is the first x and y, and then our bottom right is the second x and y. So it's pretty much the same on this horizontal and this horizontal on that vertical. So remember, that's the value there, and that's the second value. And then amount, that's our percentage. Back color, depends what color you want. You can have like black, I guess. And then min color, you got your like sea red or sea green or whatever. And then your direction, this is if you want it going. If we go here, direction, here we go. 0 indicates that the bar is anchored at the left, 1 at the right, 2 at the top, and 3 at the bottom. So I'll show you all those. And then show back indicates where the background box must be shown. Alright, and show border, same kind of thing with a black borderline. Okay, so now that I've gone through that function, let's check out how we are going to implement it. Alright, so we've seen the final. So let's get out of there, and we don't have to save that and go back to health. Here we go. So this is the start. We've got object player, object bullet, object alien, object controller, which randomly spawns aliens. Randomly between time intervals. So let's start with the alien health bar. To do so, we need to go into there. We need to make a draw event. Draw. Okay. And because notice here we've selected which sprite it's got to be in. In our draw event, we also need to put that in again just to make sure that it actually loads the sprite. Because when you use a draw in a sprite that already has a draw sprite selected, it's going to override that one with this. So if you don't put this code in here that we're going to about write in, yeah, it's going to just delete the sprite. So first, draw sprite, and we're just going to put your sprite index and image index or subindex and x and y. We just want it exactly as we've stipulated over here. So that should be all good. Alright, now we're going to go to the health bar. So draw health bar. Right. Okay, so first x1. So this is where we want the top left. Remember the top left of the box. So in this case we're going to say the x coordinate of the object alien. And we say minus 50. Okay. Then y minus 100. Right. Remember 100 is up. Minus 100. We're going to be going up. Minus 50 is to the left because 0, 0 is at the top left. Okay. Next, we've got the bottom right value, the bottom right x value, and the bottom right y value. So here we've got x plus 50, and we've got y plus, y minus 120. Yeah, that should be good. Amount, okay, so we've got to convert the HP and the max HP. So this HP is 100, max HP is 100. and we're going to convert that into a percentage, because remember it only requires a value between 0 and 100. So go back here. So to do that, we just say simply HP divided by max HP times 100. Okay, so that's going to take the current value of hit points and it's going to divide it by the maximum amount of hit points, and so times it by 100, and we'll get a percentage. Okay, so that's good for that. Next, back color. Sea black is always a good color for background. Alright, min color, we want to see red. So when the health is low, it's going to be sea red, showing us that it's nearly dead. Sea red is a dangerous color. And then max color is going to be sea green, maybe sea lime, either kind of green color that makes it stand out that the health is good. Next, direction. Alright, so if we go back to this draw health bar, check out what those direction things were again. 0 indicates that the bar is anchored at the left. Anchored at the left, right? So that means that it'll go from right to left. I think that's right. We'll check these out just now. Alright, so check those out. We'll put a number in each one of these and see what happens. So for this, let's start at 0. And we'll see what happens. Okay, and the last, finally, show back, true. And show border, true. Yeah, we want both of those. It's all good. So we've got coordinates, top left X and Y, bottom right X and Y. We've got our percentage. We've got our background color. We've got the min color. We've got the max color. We've got the direction of anchoring. Then we've got show back and show border. Alright, then next to that I'm gonna draw the text to say what the hit points are, just to make sure that everything's correct. And that we're gonna put x plus 60, so it's just 10 more than that. X plus 60, let me see, yes, 60 is to the right, so that's good. Y minus 120, we want it to be in line with that there, right? And what do we want to do? We're going to say string and then just this percentage. Put that in there. I think that's all good. Oh, also we wanted to say, plus HP to see what that value corresponds to, just in case. Get rid of one of those. Right. So drawing the sprite, drawing the health bar, drawing the text with the value. So the health bar pretty much takes that value and makes it graphical, which is pretty cool. All done, all done, all done. Yes. So now when we shoot the alien, his health's going to go down. See, object bullet, HP minus 5. So it's minus 5% in this case because he's got 100 hit points. Yes. Yeah. And then calls alarm 2, or what does alarm 0 do? Oh, I just changed the image index. There. If his hit points if he's dead, ultimately, then remaining mobs is minus equal to 1, and it destroys itself. Okay, so let's test this out. Alright, see, there we go. So, here I am. There's a mob. Every time I shoot him, it's changing image instance. Right. 85 HP is that much. And as we shoot him, see there? Health's going down, red, and dead. So 0 anchors it on the left. So let's try one of those other ones. Let's see, go back to F1. Draw health bar. Go back to here. Okay, so we said 0 indicates that the bar is anchored to the left. Alright, so it moves towards the anchored position. So 0, it's going to move from right to left, 1 on the right is left to right, 2 top, anchored, so it's going to move from the bottom to the top, and 3 anchored to the bottom, it's going to move from top to the bottom. Okay, so we know that now. Next, let's set up the overheating bar. Now if we go to object player, I've set up a clever little overheating bar. So if count shoot equals true and is overheated equals false. In create we've set is overheated to false because obviously when you start it's not overheated. I'm not worrying about ammo because these things pop up so quickly. Implementing that is just a waste of time. So basically the player shoots, if we look over here, heat increases by 5, so that's the overheating. Every bullet shot increases the heat of 5. Alright, and then in our step here we've got if heat is greater than or equal to 100, is overheated equals true, so then it'll stop shooting. See, is overheated equals false. It'll only shoot if it's false. So when it's true, it'll stop shooting. Alright, and if it is overheated, then every step, so every so many times a second, it'll decrease the heat by 1. And if heat is less than or equal to 50, it'll no longer be overheated, and the player can shoot again. And so just to check that it'll keep increasing by -1 if it's greater than 0. Decreasing by -1. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much that. So we need to draw the little bar for this. And to do so, again, we're going to draw a okay, make a draw event. We're going to go code. And in here, we're going to do this. Oh, first we need to check out our font. What font have we got set up here? Oh, I've got font overheat, so I guess that's fine. Wait. A better idea. Instead of putting it in the actual drawer of the object player, I'm going to create an object called object HUD. Alright. And it's not going to have a sprite. Yeah, this is better. And okay, then over here we're going to have a step. We're going to make this object HUD, you know, it's always going to follow our player. So just x equals object player dot x. Copy that. Put it over here. Dot y. Dot y. Okay, so it's going to keep following the player. Then we're going to set up a draw in here so that it leaves this free to do any kind of cool thing that we want to do with that current sprite. Okay, so draw. Alright. So grab some code in here. Draw set font. I just want to display the message check overheated if it is overheated, so that the player knows that, you know, what the heck's going on. Oh, it's overheated. There we go. So I'm going to set the font to the font overheated that I've got set up here. There we go. Alright, that's done. And draw set color. I'm going to go for a sea red because it's dangerous. And then finally draw health bar. Should have called the function draw bar or something less specific than health bar. It's quite misleading. Okay, so the x1 for this, it's x plus 84, I think. I thought it was a good position to have it. Top left x, and then y minus 39, and then the bottom right. Here we've got x plus 99 and y plus 35. So this is a vertical bar next to the player, on the right of the player, as we saw in that final. And we've got the amount here. We've got object player dot heat. Now remember, the heat is already, if we go to object player, it's already value out of 100. Here it's on 0, and here it'll keep going. Yeah, you know, to 100. So when it gets to greater than, I say greater than equal, but really when it just gets to equal, it's going to set it to is overheated true. So it can never get past 100. So I don't have to convert it because technically it is kind of a percentage still at present. So back here, so object player dot heat, and then back we want to see black. See black's always good. It's safe. It's a good color. Min. Now when the heat is low, we want it to be sea green. And when there's a lot of heat, we want it to be sea red for danger. It's overheating. Now, direction. Let's go back here for direction. Let's keep this up maybe. C3 anchored at the bottom. So it'll go, you know, if it's anchored at the bottom, it'll move from top to the bottom kind of thing. Yeah, so we're gonna go for a 3. That's all good. What's next? Yeah, we want these true and true. Then I said I wanted to add the text for weapon overheated over here, so we're gonna say if object player dot is overheated equals true. Don't forget your double equals. No, it's object player. So equals true. So if it is really overheated, we're going to draw some text here, and we're going to say like x plus 110. Space this out so it looks nice. Y is fine. Yeah, good. And Weapon overheated. There we go. Yeah. Danger. So that'll be set to see red. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Alright, so there we go. We're setting just some font up for the weapon overheated. Not really necessary, but you know, looks cool. Then we got our draw health bar. We've got our top left and top left Y, X, top left X and Y. Then we've got our bottom right X and Y. So remember, this is the area. That's why it's the top left and bottom right. And then we've got our percentage here, which is our object player.heat. That's the value that we're converting to graphical. Then we've got our background color. We've got our min. We've got our max. We've got the direction, and we've got show back and show border. So if that's all good, all right. Click OK. Now let's test it out again. All right. Oh, whoops. Can't test it out if we haven't put it in the room. There we go. The cool thing with the object HUD is you can add anything else you want to it. It doesn't have to be player specific. So here we go. There we go. There we got it on the side there. Every time I shoot, it goes up a little bit, depending on the heat level. And if it gets 200, boom, weapon overheated. I can't shoot anymore until it gets to less than equal to 50. There we go. Cool, so that works. And notice how it changes from green to like a greeny orange, orangey red, danger, you know, and then displays weapon overheated. Now, next, let's add a little progress bar along the bottom here. So every time we kill one of these alien mobs, you know, we progress. And so on and so on and so on until we get to the next level. So let's exit this. Let's go back to here. Next step. Okay, so set up a progress bar on the bottom of the screen. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our object controller. So this can do it. I mean, it might as well. It doesn't have a sprite here, so it's pretty easy. We're going to add a draw over there. Add some code. And then pretty simple is if, remember, this is room specific. So if room is not equal to room end, end is this room that displays a message, it's going to be like, well done, or something. So if it's not room end, which means that it is one of the game rooms. Okay, so then we're going to go in here, we're going to say, draw health bar. Okay, draw health bar. And now, here we're going to have the bottom, like, okay, so this is the top left X and the top Y, but way here at the bottom of the screen, and then the other one's going to be like way down there on that side. So in this case, we've got X is going to be 16, Y is going to be 688. So because I'm running the 1280 by 720p resolution here, so 16, so it can't be over that. There we go. And then this is our bottom right. Bottom right is going to be 1264 by 704. I think that's correct. Okay. And next amount, here we've got our global dot remaining mobs percentage. Really should have come up with a simpler name for that. Anyway, C lime, then C black, max color. See, min color here I've said C black. It means that if nothing has been shot, it's just going to show a black thing, which shows no progress. But it's going to be leading up to the C lime. So for C lime, we got our C black. Max color is going to be C black. You'll see eventually what it'll look like. 1, true, true. Okay, so remember that's our anchoring position. Alright, so that's if it's not the end. You're going to say else. So if it is the end, what we're going to do here is we're going to say draw set alignment. What kind of alignment here? H alignment. And we're going to say FA center. We don't have to set up the font and everything again because that's still active. And so just going to draw some text saying, yeah, well done. Whoops, that's not right. Room width divided by 2. Room height divided by 2, so that'll be center. And what it's going to say is, well done. The evil aliens are defeated. Cool, cool, that's all good. It's all good. Oops, do that and that off. Good, it's done. So let's recap here. Got the draw health bar. We've got the top left X and the top left Y, bottom right X and bottom right Y. Then we got our global remaining mobs percentage here. Now you're probably wondering, where does this come from? Global remaining mobs percentage. Let's have a look. Let's try and find it here. So global remaining mobs equals global total mobs, and total mobs equals 5 at the moment. This is how many we have to kill to go to the next level, and the remaining mobs percentage is the remaining mobs divided by the global total mobs times by 100. Okay, so every time, let me see if one of these is created. Okay, it doesn't really do anything, but anyway, ultimately it's saying that we should, every time we kill one, it goes up, and the amount we've killed, it gets the percentage there of how many we've still got to kill, how many are left. Every time we kill one, it minuses from the 5. So we've got the global remaining mobs divided by global total mobs times 100. That is our percentage little calculation. Then this is just the random spawner here. It says instance creates random X is there. I mean, that could be room width and that could be room height. Can spawn equals false, so that it can't do another one. It calls alarm, which counts down the time to spawning another one, and it's random. So it could spawn it between 1 and 5 seconds. So times 1 between 1 and 5 seconds. Okay. So when global remaining mobs is less than equal to 0, so once you've killed 5 of them, it'll go to room end. So let's make sure that the progress bar is working. Alright, so we've got one mob, we've got me, and we've got my overheat bar, we've got their mob health, and then the one with great progress. So if we kill one, let's kill one of these and see if it moves. There we go, it moved 1/5 of the way. Kill another one, and we'll move another 1/5, and so on and so on. So basically, when we get to 5 kills, this progress, see, that shows we've got 4. One more kill and it'll go to the next level. Oh, another one popped in the way. Suicidal. There we go. Well done. The evil aliens are defeated. So we've got all the different types of health bars with vertical, horizontal, and different kind of anchoring all in there. And that's pretty much all the draw health bar is. Ready. It's just a function to draw some kind of bar that converts a numerical value into a graphical instance. And I've tested this this project on GameMaker Studio and it works fine. So if you're using GameMaker Studio, no problem. So that's all good. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video educational and fun. And yeah, you can use anything here in your projects to learn. So that's cool. Always keep learning. It's pretty funny. I will be adding this project to Dropbox so you can download it and fiddle around with it instead of having to type out all these things, because I haven't really explained much of what all this does, but I'm sure you get the gist of it. So thanks for watching, and you can catch me next time for another great tutorial on GameMaker. Cheers.